It's a mess. All right. Speaking of a mess, on a recent episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Scrappy confronted his mother, Momma Dee, about his painful childhood. Scrappy emotionally told his mother, "I grew up in a whorehouse. I grew up in a trap house. So all I knew was that." Scrappy told Momma Dee that he is still dealing with his traumatic experience from childhood because no one helped him work through it when he was a child. What are your thoughts on the things Scrappy said to his mom? Q, let's start with you. What do you think about this?
You know what? These are the moments that reality TV are made of, and these are the moments that I miss. Scrappy told that woman, "You don't know what it's like to be a child and not be able to sleep in your room because somebody is in your room, FUCKING. You know what I'm saying? He had to sleep with his mama the whole time because she ran a trap house and a whorehouse. You know what I'm saying? But what I do like about this is that on the flip side, he understood that what Momma Dee did was a means to an end, and that is what funded his rap career. So while he blamed her for some of his trauma, he also acknowledged that she did the best she could with what she had. And if it wasn't for those activities, that he wouldn't be the Lil Scrappy that we see today. But reality TV needs to get back to this and not all the fake stunting and fake jewelry and fake cars. And I can tell you so much about Love and Hip Hop, but I want to keep my jobs with Viacom, so I'm going to stop.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Al? Listen, I agree. It's okay.
Come on.
I agree with Q. This to me was powerful. This was emotional. This was a level of vulnerability that we don't see coming from male entertainers and rappers. It's the thing that Q always talks about, that toxic masculinity. He actually approached this on a huge platform like Love and Hip Hop. To watch him come to those emotions and emit that like in front of all the other cast members and in front of America, in essence, was amazing. But you know what? This is my thing. As I watched Momma Dee stand there and take it, there was a part of her that was still like very disconnected with her son. She was still somewhat stubborn. And I said this to myself. I said, Black women go through so much crap as a single mother, and especially Black single mothers. They go through social isolation, judgment, alienation. They have lost opportunities. They have lack of a support system. So what is she supposed to do? She is simply trying to provide for her family, and she also herself is trying to survive. So who do you get mad at when the person is doing the best that they can given the circumstances that they got?
Let me add a little context to this. Momma Dee is a nurse with an education from Georgia State University.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Momma Dee's a good friend of mine. I talked to Momma Dee on a regular. I just talked to her last week. But Momma Dee has an education from Georgia State University and was a nurse.
I like both of them. And I got the pleasure of hosting the reunion for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta that's going to be airing actually next week. And I'm so proud of this, what we did there. And when I say we, actually them, they got to explore that moment and go even deeper, and to see a Black man and his mother deal with some of the traumas that so many shake off and act like I'm good. Nah, I ain't that stuff. He was vulnerable. And I think we need to see more moments like that from our Black men. I just couldn't imagine what it feels like to just have all that bottled up inside. And I think we just become so used to trauma. I think Black Americans, most of us have a lot of kind of family traumas dealing with racism in America, and just a lot of stuff that we kind of keep to ourselves. But it's really a big deal. And to see him like pour his heart out like that and cry and release that, I thought it was a beautiful moment and nothing to be ashamed of. And I would love to see more people express themselves like that.